Hello everyone. In this video I will be discussing about emulsions, type of emulsions and demulsification process and also process of emulsification or the process of forming emulsion. We will also see some tests to determine type of emulsion. So what is emulsion? So emulsion are colloids. As we know, colloids are the particles that are dispersed in a liquid. But in this, both the phases are liquid. Hence, emulsion is a colloid formed due to the presence of both the liquid form, one in globule form, that is in the bubble form, and another as a whole. So there are two main types of emulsion: oil in water and water in oil emulsion. As we can see, these are the globules, or you can say bubbles that are formed inside the oil of water. So next we will be discussing about types of emulsion. So there are two types of emulsion, that is oil in water and water in oil. So examples of oil in water emulsion are milk, vanishing cream or others. In oil in water emulsion, oil act as a dispersed phase, that is it is present as a globules or bubbles, you can say, and water is present as a whole, hence it acts as a dispersion medium. Second type of emulsion is water in oil emulsion. It is same as what I have told you about the oil in water emulsion, but in this, water is present as a globule and oil as a whole phase, or we can say water act as a colloid in oil. So the examples are cold cream, butter, cod liver oil, etc. Okay, so now we will be discussing about types of or the tests for emulsion. First is dye test. So we will be discussing about dye test and the dilution test only. So in dye test, there are certain dyes. As you all know, what are dyes? Dyes are the coloring agents or the coloring substances. So certain dyes are soluble in oil. So some dyes are added to a emulsion or the solution which is to be tested. If the color of the emulsion changes, then we can say it is water in oil emulsion. You may ask why? Because oil in water in oil emulsion, oil is act as a dispersed media, so it will react with the oil, and so overall color changes, and so we can say it is water in oil emulsion. Another, if it do not change its color, it is water in oil emulsion. Second is the dilution test. In this test, we will try to dilute it with water, try diluting the emulsion with water. So if we dilute it with water, we can say we will see the change, and if no change occur, we can say it is oil in water emulsion, because water is present as a whole, and so it won't change, and so it will not be diluted. So it is oil in water emulsion. Secondly, if we want to check about oil in water emulsion, water in oil emulsion, we can check it either way. So the process of preparation of emulsion is known as emulsification process. So emulsion can be obtained by forcibly mixing two liquids. It will be producing unstable emulsion. So in order to stabilize the emulsion, we add the third component, that is called as emulsifying agent, or we can call as emulsifier. We generally use soap, detergent as an emulsifier. For stabilizing, we can also use protein, gums, etc. So you may asking why we use soap? Because soap decreases the surface tension between two layers of the liquid, and so it can be stabilized, or the liquid system can be stabilized easily. Also, for example, we can use soluble salt, that is alkali metal atom containing soap like emulsifier. So this is the preparation of emulsion. Now we will be discussing about demulsification. Okay, so what is demulsification? So this is a process reverse of emulsification. In this process, we separate two liquids from the one solution. So we will be using freezing, boiling, centrifugation, ESP or chemical methods to separate out two liquids from one solution. So this is the process known as demulsification. Thank you for watching the video.